Hello everyone, welcome. So I want to invite you into a workshop that I am doing next week called Powerful in Love. And the reason I'm feeling so inspired to run this workshop after a few months of going into a business winter and really having time to look at all the different methods that I have created over the years, I'm finally bringing together a few different pieces for the first time in a workshop that's all about reclaiming your power in your dating life, in your love life, in your relationship. So no matter what your current status is, if you're ready to go back into the dating world, if you are in the dating world and finding it to be incredibly, like you're finding yourself pretty powerless and it's proving frustrating, if you are in a relationship, whether it's new or it's 20 years into marriage, there's so much here that I'm bringing by bringing together Embodied by Nadia as a process, embodied wholeness, which is a new method over the last couple of years that I've been diving deeper and deeper into, that's all about actually weaving together all these different energies that we have inside of us, irrespective of gender, irrespective of, how we identify. It's all about finding your unique ratio of these 4 different energies that I talk about. And so what I'll be doing is I'll be walking everyone through a 4-step process that is the embodied wholeness method, but specifically working in the context of love life and relationships. So I would love to see you there. I think it's a very new way of approaching dating that moves away from either the really extreme way of doing things where you're like, gotta get yourself out there and get the perfect profile and do the thing, or like you gotta follow these 10 steps to have the great relationship, or you gotta do, like the very sort of action oriented, like putting yourself out there, whether you're again in relationship or not, but putting yourself out there emotionally and like doing all the work. And then there's also the sort of more flowy ways of doing things, like trusting and just surrender, and they will appear when they're meant to, or if you're in a relationship, it will all figure itself out, right? Like we've heard this rhetoric so many times. And when you collapse either into I'm just going to sort of wait for something to figure itself out, or I'm going to go like I'm going to roll up my sleeves and go so hard on like fixing this relationship or fixing my dating life or fixing my profile, right? What ends up happening is we don't get the results we want. And so this is actually a method and a process I'll take you through that really honors your wholeness, that honors all parts of you, that honors all the different energies that are meant to be evoked and embodied at different stages of the process of creating or recreating, birthing or rebirthing something in your love life, whether it is, again, calling in the partner that you want, whether it's just having fun in your dating life, or whether it's repairing or just up-leveling the current relationship that you're in. So I hope that you join me. All the info is below this video, Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific. It is going to be chock full of information. I'll also be talking a little bit about an opportunity of how to work with me in a deep dive around love life and relationship. But as you all know who've come to my workshops before, there's nothing I hate more than a 2-hour sales pitch. So the workshop is going to be, whether you just show up for the workshop or you decide to work with me deeper afterwards, this is the place that you want to be to really find a whole new paradigm and perspective on how to approach your love life that I have just not seen anywhere out there in the world. So I hope you join me.